My peoples, my peoples, welcome to Box Center. You already know what this is, man. I'm your host, JSmiff, and this is your favorite boxers, favorite boxers show. Man, you already know, man. I ain't been out here for a minute. I've been missing in action, but just because I haven't been on live doesn't mean doesn't mean that I haven't been putting out fire content. So if you haven't seen it, check out all them shorts that are up now, all the new videos. I promise you, this is the reason why this is your favorite boxer show. Because I do nothing but spit facts and fire. And an expert opinion that you ain't gonna find nobody else. I'm the only one, JSmiff, that you ever gonna see. I am him. I'm your connections. I'm your plug. Holla at me. Man, listen, we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna talk boxing, yo. We're gonna kick this thing off with Teofimo Lopez. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Teofimo is a fighter he's a polarizing figure. He has made a lot of comments that might lead us to believe that he's a racist. And it's like, is he a racist? Is he not a racist? So it's like I'm borderline ready to not like him. But at the same time, I do have to ask myself, is he doing this to get attention? Which is what I hear from people that are around it. Like, nah, man, he ain't no racist. He does that, to draw attention and to try to make the fights happen. But whatever the case may be, I could be mad as hell with Teo when he talks, starts calling niggas monkeys and all that shit. However, when I see his next opponent, then it's like, damn, B, I don't want to dislike the nigga. He fighting the right people. He fighting the top dudes. So Teo is going to be fighting Subriel Matias next. Apparently, they're in the middle of negotiations. It looks like it's about to go down. And that's one thing that I got mad respect for Teofimo. He fights the best guys out there, and he's been doing it consistently. Fighting names, fighting people who you think can beat him. And he took that one loss to Cam, and ever since then he's been on a tear. That's really the only way to put it. Been doing his thing, and in fact, a lot of people felt like he was going to lose versus Paro. Like, nah, man, Paro's gonna put the beats on him. And how did that play out? Teofimo Lopez did his thing, man. So him fighting Subriel Matias, I'm happy for that fight. I want it to happen. Saludos, Antonia. Eh, I want that fight to happen, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. All I can say is that right now, Subriel Matias is still a great fighter, a great name on your resume. And it's not, obviously, Teofimo's not going to walk through him. Subriel's the type of fighter that you're going to have to beat him. Can he beat him? I think he does have the skill set, but it could be a very tough fight. Subriel has the power to hurt you and get you out of there. It's that simple. And he is the type of fighter that if he lay hands on you and hurt you, He's gonna go after you and try to end that fight early. So I love Teofimo Lopez versus Subriel Matias. Pues sí, Antonia, señorita Antonia Aliaga. Estoy hablando de Subriel Matias y Teofimo Lopez. My peoples, listen, Teofimo, like I said, man, he's putting together an amazing resume. He's fighting some of the best fighters out there. So shout out to him, man. Tank Davis, that's why I be going hard on Tank Davis. He one of my favorite fighters too, man. Just like everybody else, I love watching Tank fight. I love the knockouts. I'm not in love with the opponents that they picking for him. Tank already 30 years old. I need to see him, with Teofimo, with not with Ryan Garcia, with Shakur Stevenson, with Devin Haney. I need to see these big fights. I need to see Tank fight the big boys. Not seeing it yet. So shout out to Teofimo Lopez for, always giving us the type of fights that we want to see, for fighting the people that we want him to fight. I love it. Subriel Matias versus Teofimo Lopez. I hope they make it happen. And you know I'm gonna be tuning in. I'm gonna be going live. I'm gonna be giving y'all the round by round reaction on that fight. And of course, I got a prediction for y'all. Un saludo a David Romero. Mi gente, yo voy a estar en vivo en español a las 12 p.m. Lo que pasa es que hago el en vivo en inglés, pero a las 12 p.m. se estará en español. Vengan a chequearme que la cosa se va a poner caliente, se va a poner buena. Así que un saludo a Lunático Soy, un saludo a David Romero, un saludo a Antonia Aliaga. Mi gente, yo aprecio mucho que ustedes entran aquí, de verdad que sí que yo lo aprecio mucho, porque ustedes me están dando un poquito de su tiempo a mí. Así que de verdad que yo lo aprecio mucho, lo quiero mucho a todo el mundo que pasa por aquí. Vamos juntando a las 12, que esta vaina se va a encender en español, se lo prometo. So my people, just hear me out. Hear me out. I just told ya Teofimo Lopez and Subriel Matias is probably going to go down, which I'm hoping it does. How about Tank Davis, who I just mentioned right now? I said Tank Davis, we're not happy about his opponents. I know Tank Davis, his fans, they're like, you can fight whoever you want and we got your back. Do you, man, G. But that's only Tank Davis fans. The overwhelming majority of fans in the boxing community, we want to see Tank fight the big boys, man. I didn't even care about this Tank versus Roach fight. Think about this. Did you at any point in time say, I hope Tank Davis fights Lamar Roach? Did you at any point say that? Did you at any point say, oh my God, I wish Lamar Roach moved up from 130 to 135 and fight Tank Davis? That's my dream fight. I'm pretty sure none of you ever said that at any point. Nobody wants that fight. Nobody's been asking for it. But because Tank Davis is such an exciting fighter, we're going to watch it. We're going to watch it. Is it the fight that I want? Hell no. It's not the fight that I want. Having said that, just yesterday, Tank Davis said the fight is canceled. That's what he posted on his Instagram stories. No confirmation yet. We haven't received any information from anyone involved in those negotiations confirmed that the fight has been canceled. So really, as of right now, we don't know that for a fact. It could be Tank could just be trolling. He could be mad about the situation. I do want to point out, though, that this fight has already been pushed back. If y'all remember, that fight was actually supposed to happen, I think, in November of this year or December, and then it got pushed all the way to, to March. So I did read somewhere that they were having, that the first time the fight was pushed back is because they were having problems with getting a venue for that date. I don't know if right now the venue is an issue or if it's the money or what it is. But as of right now, we don't even know if Tank Davis and Lamar Roach is going to fight. We don't know that. But I tell you what, I got a suggestion. If Tank Davis versus Lamar Roach was canceled, fight Shakur. Finally, Tank is 30 years old. One of the best fighters in the game. But he hasn't fought any of the best fighters in the game. We need to see that, man. We need to validate that resume with one of these guys that you say, yeah, he got a chance against Tank. Beat him, my nigga. I'm tired of seeing you beat the guys that I already knew you was going to beat. I want to see you beat the guys that I don't know if you could beat. Because to me, that's when you hit that upper level. That's when you hit that top level. You see Terrence Crawford? Nobody wanted to give him the credit for beating Errol Spence. Everybody's bringing up the car accident and the eye and whatever. And Spence dog. I don't know what else y'all could bring up. But I'm going to remind y'all that before Terrence, Bud, and Errol Spence fought each other, there was a lot of people saying that Errol was too big. He was going to walk him down. He was going to break him down to the body. He was going to knock Crawford out. And look how that fight played out. That's how you know what Crawford is made of. When a lot of people thought this bigger guy was going to beat him, he was whoop that ass. That's it. Ain't no more questions about Bud Crawford. That's the issue I have with Tank Davis. You keep getting in the ring with dudes I know you're going to knock them out. Keep getting in the ring with dudes who never fought for a title, who never been a champion. Lamar Roach, he a champion in the 130 division. Little ass motherfucker moving up to fight you. So I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of the advantages in every single fight, man. Let me see you fight one of the best out there, like Terrence Crawford did, and put the baits on Errol Spence. When you gonna do that? So that's my whole situation with Tank Davis, my peoples. I have fans saying, yo, man, you be hating on Tank. Nah, man, I don't hate on Tank. Like I said, he one of my favorite fighters. I follow him on social media and all that. But I want to see him fight somebody, my peoples. Mi gente, a la gente que me está diciendo de español, a las 12 de la tarde estaré en vivo 100% en español. Lo que pasa es que el primero lo hago en inglés, pero ahorita a las 12 de la tarde vamos a estar en español, hablando boxeo como es. Así que vengan a chequearme, mi gente, a las 12 de la tarde. Y a todo el mundo que entra aquí, de verdad que sí, mi gente, yo siempre le doy las gracias porque ustedes me están dando un poquito de su tiempo a mí, me lo está dedicando para escucharme a mí. Entonces, júntese conmigo, mi gente, a las 12 de la tarde, que de verdad que vamos a hacerlo heavísimo. Vamos a hablar de boxeo, yo lo voy a actualizar con muchas cositas que se están moviendo por ahí. Lo que pasa es que el primer en vivo es en inglés. Pero vengan, júntense conmigo a las 12 de la tarde, mi gente, que le vamos a dar como es. So there you have it, my people. The whole situation with Tank Davis and Lamar Roach, whether or not the fight is canceled, I don't know. But to be honest, I don't have a problem with the fight being canceled. Mi gente, no dejen de darle ese botoncito de like, que ustedes saben que los videitos de uno son durísimos. My people, hit that like button. Don't be cheap with that like button, man. You already know. This is Box Center. This is your favorite boxers, favorite boxing show. If you want to know why, you should even follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting exclusive content on there. So there you have it, man. Tank Davis, I don't care if the fight was canceled. In fact, I'd like that shit to be canceled and for him to fight Shakur next. That's what I want to see. But I digress. Who will Bud Crawford fight next? Right now, he doesn't have an opponent. We're hearing the little rumors swirling around about how him and Canelo may be talking to fight 2025 Cinco de Mayo weekend. But those are just rumors. We don't know if it's actually going to happen. I'm hopeful. I've been, putting it out there, putting it into the universe, trying to speak the fight into existence. And I'm getting a lot of pushback, haters talking about, oh, I don't want that fight. Canelo's too big. And Crawford just looking for the money. And man, shut the fuck up. Terrence Bud Crawford is going to whoop Canelo's ass when and if that fight happens. And by the way, listen, I got the Canelo versus Bud Box Center radar, which is going to tell you if the fight is getting closer, if the fight is getting further, if the shit is just not happening. I'm going to keep y'all updated, my peoples. I'm going to keep you in the loop. Hopefully, they're going to make it happen next year, man, because I'm really looking forward to that fight. I'm tired of the talking. I'm tired of the people telling me that Canelo's going to knock him out and that he's too little and all that other dumb shit that y'all also said about Errol Spence before they fought. I'm tired of all that. I just want to see the fight happen already, man. Somebody call Canelo and tell him, yo, make the fight happen. You're not trying to fight Benavidez because you know he going to pummel you. So if you're not trying to get that action over there, yo, get the smoke over here with Bud Crawford. That's all I'm saying. Entonces ya ustedes saben, mi gente, estamos activos. A las 12 de la tarde vamos a estar 100% en español. Right now we're doing it in English, but at 12 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be doing it in Spanish, my people. We talking boxing with everybody. If you love boxing, shit, I love boxing, so you need to listen to me. Y'all already know what it is, my people. I appreciate y'all jumping on with me. Muchas gracias, mi gente, a todo el mundo. Esto fue un en vivo corto, 15 minuticos, dando cotorra con ustedes, pero les quiero dar las gracias por entrar aquí, janguear conmigo un rato. De verdad que sí, yo lo aprecio mucho eso. La vaina se va a poner buena, mi gente. La vaina se va a poner buena. Si usted no está suscrito a este canal, suscríbase. My peoples, this shit is gonna get good out here. If you haven't subscribed to Box Center, you need to subscribe. You need to hit that like button, man. I got 1 like, 15 minutes talking mad fire with y'all. I got 1 like, diantre, mi gente. 15 minutos dándole muela a ustedes y diablo, me dieron un solo like. La cebolla. Oye, ustedes son difíciles, mi gente, sacarle un like. God damn, yo, getting a like out of y'all, that's hard. I won't even hit that like button, but enjoy what the hell I'm telling y'all. But yeah, my peoples, y'all already know what it is, man. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. We're gonna keep uploading that fire content. And by the way, on Saturdays, myself, the 2-time champion Randall Bailey, and social media personality, boxing junkie, yo, we live, my people. We covering these fights like nobody else could do it. You want to tune into that because it's real boxing talk with real boxing people. Hey, Juan, muchas gracias por el like, hermanito mío, que usted fue el único que me dio un like. Yo he hablado pila de vaina aquí nada más. Usted fue el único. Parece que a nadie le gustó, parece. Pero usted sabe, hermano mío, a las 12 de la tarde vamos a estar aquí activos. My peoples, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We gonna be out here doing what we do. Box Center. Your favorite boxers. Favorite boxing show. Peace. Hablamos, mi gente. Jan.